So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Decent chance! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Johnson. Oh, strongly challenged there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I really like the look of Marino here, Peter, because he's such an effective shield in front of the defence, and his main role will be to quash any threats from midfield. He'll then be looking to quickly get his team on the front foot, picking out those killer passes, which leads to so many chances.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Johnston, and it's Paquetá. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Merino, and it's Paquetá. Can he get it through? Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Granit Xhaka. Sporting yet to have an attempt on goal. Moore. Berardi. Hit into the middle. Nicked it back promptly.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Berardi with the delivery. Johnson. That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Nemecha. He's a sharp little ball here. And he shoots!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Half an hour played now. Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lucas Paquetá. Ekitike. And here's Johnson. And he's chosen to go back. Johnson's cross. Brilliantly cut out. Fairman. Lucas Paquetá. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Fairman cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Johnson. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. This is a great chance to take a lead. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, what a mistake! That's good play. And it's Xhaka. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Our guest performers today.
Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Moore. Oh, that's a key interception. That's good running with the ball. Lucas Paqueta. And Johnson. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, important takes a shot! He's got a goal! The second half sparks straight into life. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Sporting are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
No, that's been intercepted. Merino.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Stood up well to him there. Chance here to counter. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ekitike under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, number 18, Berardi.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 4,
Wood looks to get on the end of this.
13, Wood. Number
And
10,
that has put paid to that.
Vatican.
So we've reached the hour mark. Lucas Paqueta, good driving run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Oh, that was vital.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Johnson, and it's Paqueta. Johnson! And that is wildly off target.
incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Brennan Johnson. And he's gone searching crossfield. Merino. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Wood. Van Aken. And he welcomes it in. Shot could... And the shot! And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Now he's got space here, and he was alert to it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Back into the middle. Johnson. They'll have one final crack at it. And they can counter here. Now it's Wood. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Neatly clipped into... Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ball looks a good one. It's Dembele! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And it's Paquetá.
Sporting really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Granit Xhaka.
There will be 3 minutes.
Played in with purpose. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's onside. Merino. And the referee brings it to a close. Sporting, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Header! And the ball's come loose here. No way through, so back it comes. Takes a shot. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Now the ball in. Tries to get it clear. Sporting do have a chance to counter here. And it's Marino. Cook Miners cuts it out. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I really like the look of Marino here, Peter, because he's such an effective shield in front of the defence, and his main role will be to quash any threats from midfield. He'll then be looking to quickly get his team on the front foot, picking out those killer passes, which leads to so many chances.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Berardi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. Johnston. Still goalless at the moment. Almiron. Well read, nice interception. Granit Xhaka. So what can they make of this?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in mid...
That's a quick free kick. Johnston. Brennan Johnson. And he shoots! Goal! Sporting! First blood drawn. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Sporting have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Fairman. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Berardi. Johnson.
This is the time you need that pace.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Berardi. Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. Calafiori. Sporting looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Berardi. Nicely weighted ball.
Buxa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Berardi. Looking for options for movement. It's out for a goal kick.
There will be 1 minute
Looks
added
a good
time.
cross. Johnson. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Johnston. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think
Please
on the
make
whole
sure
the
to watch
team
the
linked up
screen
very
for
well and has been
information bulletin
organised.
from the regional
Hence their
police
position.
department.
They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Sporting, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Sporting really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now it's Berardi. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Might want to be careful there.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Fair man.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Sporting looking to pass their way through. Nemecha. And they can counter here. Now Fairman. Oh, that's well spotted. Koopmeiners. And Almiron. Bremer. Johnston. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fairman.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Berardi moves wide and looking to get onto this. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution on the field.
It's their
Number
second
18,
corner of the game.
Berardi. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Vanderlei.
Sporting are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Sporting just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there.
Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Fairman. Dembele. Nice sequence of passes, this. That's a little off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's a key interception. He shifted it to the flank. No, that's been intercepted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pass is just off target. Almiron. Ekitike. He's looking wide. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 23. Number 9. Number 34.
Thinks about the shot.
Xhaka. Coming on the field. Number 35.
I think the message
10.
here is quite clear,
Hans
Peter.
Vanaken.
They want another one and
Number
will seemingly
13.
keep going until they get it.
Number 2. Kim Min-jae. Substitution in progress.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's good play. Ferreira. Dembele is onto it in a flash. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nice control. Delivers the ball. Lienhart attempts a clearance. Ricky Puig. Sporting finding their passes. Nicely aimed pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Sporting can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Ferreira. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, clean
And a quick
sheets and
reminder
hard
today
grind
to
will help
please
you
take
go
all
places,
the
and they have a
bins located
resolve
by
that'll
the
envy
entrance
many.
gates. Thank you very much for your
Many thanks to
cooperation.
Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd, it's Vanderlei! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Berardi. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Merino. That's good running with the ball. He's had a shot! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's made its way to him. It's a quick one. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Sporting are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Chance to shoot, in for the pieces. Almiron. Johnson. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Berardi. Aimed beyond the defence. He's being urged to shoot. Now that's well seen too. And here's Berardi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nemecha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Berardi. So much time and space here. Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Dembele is herring after that one. Ekitike. Nemecha. This is Berardi. Moore. Muscular approach does pay off here. Passing is crisp and sharp. More.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Berardi. Berardi has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So a chance here, what can they make of it? And it's hit the woodwork and out! Once more against the woodwork! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Berardi. Johnson. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Almiron. And he was alert to it. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Dembele. And here's Dembele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's a good ball. Merino. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Johnson powering forward here. Almiron looking to play him in. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And that's definitely not his best. More. Now it's Dembele. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Please be reminded that drinking
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Sporting are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Here we go again. Koopmeiners. And Johnson. That's good play. Little pass back. Knocks it out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Johnson. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Foot in. And it's Dembele. Berardi. Passing nice and neat.
Moore really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Johnson. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
That's a good ball out wide. Played out wide. Fairman. Now it's Dembele. Granit Xhaka. Tries to play it through. And this is Xhaka. Now the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Well, they can break here. And it's Marino. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xhaka. It's a good run down the right. Great vision. Picked out brilliantly, and he's had a hit! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Substitution on the field, number 4.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 18, Berardi. Number 23, coming on the field.
Araujo.
Number 21, Palazar. Number 9, number 14, number 10.
And he's intervened well there.
Vanaken.
Merino. Koopmeiners. Almiron being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Sporting couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Xhaka really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's surging through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Xhaka. No, that's been intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Almiron. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. And he's taking no chances there. Buxa. Xhaka. This looks promising. Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Xhaka. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last still. Chance!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Very much into the last knockings. Koopmeiners. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Johnston.
There will be 1 minute.
So just
at a
one
time.
extra minute for stoppages. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's that, the end. Sporting can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Ekitike claiming
Just
the
a
man
quick
of the match
announcement, it is
award,
now time
and
for
there
our
is
special
very
lottery.
little room for
Please
argument.
grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.